Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Friday's game. This game has, I believe it's been changed from, I think it was changed from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. to now 7 p.m. So I think we're on time. I think we're all good. I'm currently just waiting for the game to allow me to make a server. But we'll go ahead with our little pre-game show. This is the first time I think anyone's ever done this, so yeah, we'll just kind of see how it goes. We're currently waiting for me to get this thing up because the game's being stupid, and then once the lobby is open, I'll get everyone in, and yeah, we'll be ready to go. So if you're in the chat, make sure to say hi, make sure everything's okay. And yeah, game will start soon. So I guess we'll go ahead and sort of give a look and a bit of insight into the match. So today it's Legion versus Panda, and both teams very skilled, both in their own right. Currently Legion sits above Panda, but in the tables, which Legion is currently sitting in second place, and Panda is in third place. So a really bit, I guess you could call it a clash of the titans here, as they both sit on equal points, ahead of Gemstone, which is on 6. They both sit on 9, but behind Wolf, our current tournament leaders, which are on 12 points. And yeah, it's going to be a really interesting match today. And I guess we'll go ahead and start for the predictions. So I personally predict this match that I reckon Panda have a really good chance, because Panda they've been slowly getting into the groove of the tournament system, and they've started picking up a lot of wins recently. They've only lost one game, I believe, and so have Legion. I believe Legion lost in the most recent match they had, I believe, and I think that was to no, it wasn't Prodigy. Team SYM managed to pick up a win over them. It might have just been a bad day, we don't know, but that it's definitely affected their standings, but not too much that they'll never be able to obviously play again. Well, come back from this. So, yep, lobby is now going to be open. We can start and get our players in here. I haven't actually introduced myself. My name's Alpha Miles. This is the second game I'll be commentating, and hopefully the second and more to come. As well, I don't really know what I'm going for here, if I'm being honest. But obviously, when we get the teams in here, we'll be able to get this game rolling. I believe it's Flavel. Yeah, thanks. So the teams are going to start getting in here now, so that's going to be good, at least. So I can actually start commentating. And yes, I did do a bit of research, so I do know how to switch perspectives now while I'm first person, so I don't look like a complete moron. But yeah, the game should start in not too long, and I don't really have much more to say, so while we wait for our players to get in, I'll just play some more music for you guys. Except it's not Fairy Liquid. And that didn't take long. It looks like our players are here, and the game will now go underway. I'm proud to announce this could be a very big game today, as whoever wins this match will now be drawing with the top team, Wolf Esports. So this could be very it's very important for the standings in this league. And we're going to go on to our first ban, which is a Montang for Panda. So Panda are defending first. So Panda, I like to say they have the advantage here. As defense on Siege, it's no mystery that you have quite a lot of power. On defense, as all you really have to do is, if I want to put it in simple terms, you just have to watch an angle and let the team play into you. But you can't take the fact away from attacking that you have a lot of control over the map, because defenders can't control the whole map unless you're the most insane roamer you've ever seen. And we're gonna finish our attacking bans with a Jackal and start our defense and with a Warden and end it with a Echo. So Warden being banned is gonna that's gonna make Ying very overpowered here if they decide to bring a Ying into play. Also, that Jackal getting banned means that we have seen Red Brick play a pretty mean cav over the course of this season. So we'll see if he does try play that Kavira, as there's no Jackal to actually hunt him down now. And I'm sure we'll be able to see quite a few videos being played. And yeah, so we're going to go on to our first defense. It's Panda defending. They're going to be defending kitchen and service first. Usually a lot of people tend to like going penthouse for their first defense site on a coastline, but obviously not Panda. They want to defend kitchen, and there is a Goyo in play. The Goyo does look in play as well as a Wamai, so quite an interesting composition here from Panda. And it looks pretty standard from Legion.
Attackers
so
need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
We will now go on to our prep phase. So I'm sure they'll definitely be trying to fortify this kitchen entrance door there. Well, I think it's storage. I don't really know, because this is usually kitchen, but obviously Sunrise is a very big part of map control here. If you don't get a hold of Sunrise, it can be very, very devastating. So
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
we will now go into our attacking phase, as our attackers now come out. And did anyone spawn ruins? Yep, there's going to be one ruins. It's going to be the Iana, and that's going to be Flare playing it, as a Wamai is holding the Sunrise. And it looks like Thermite spawned bar. He might be looking for a push into that. Red Brick on that Finker being very powerful in the right hands. And Yep, as I thought, there is going to be a storage. There is going to be a storage push from what it looks like. So that's going to be the Goyo sheet taken out already by a nade. And it is going to be Gridlock who has bombs here. Gridlock, a very good operator for plants, as Whitey Thuggy starts drilling it out now. It's going to be Goyo there, actually. Goyo does get the kill onto IQ. IQ not doing too much of a good drone there. Maybe not even droning at all. And it's going to be Goyo on main stairs that picks up the frag onto her. Goyo actually roaming upstairs now. And I'm sure Red Brick will want the refrag onto that, as he's going to start looking through main door now. That Goyo's still there. He's now moved into server, but I believe Red Brick knows. There's Gridlock's place on main door, so they can't run out. Legion's in here. He's so close to Wamai. If he looks a little bit more left, maybe. And that is Goyo getting the frag onto Finker. Goyo might end up getting a 3k here. He might end up sneaking behind Flare here, as yes he is. He's in server. Is he going to start pushing through? If he comes through that main hall, yeah, they will get into engagement here. That's going to be Goyo getting another kill. Flavel absolutely popping off on that Goyo, as Gridlock now starts to come for him as well. And he gets the kill on her as well. That's a diffuser. Can Goyo get the ace here? We're definitely going to go on board with him, as he's down to about 6 HP now. And it's going to be General Boy on the thermite, hanging over Sunrise, hanging over Hooker from what it looks like, I believe. And yep, he'll be on the stairs just outside of Sunrise door. He's going to start droning again. Main hall. But that one, he's been pesky all game, hasn't let him get in anywhere. And that's going to be Legion of Somaliland picking up the kill onto the thermite there. Flawless rounds from Panda there, and that might just set the tone of how this game's going to sway now. Very, very just insane performance from the Goyo that round there, really carrying them through that round. I don't think they kind of just pushed slowly into him one by one, and I really don't think that was the approach that they should have taken there. And I mean, 3 kills for Goyo, picking up a 4k in that first round, and Tachenko. That's going to be an interesting pick. I'm pretty sure they're going to 6th off that. And we'll now have to see, going on from that, how Legion are going to recuperate from this and how they push forwards in the future. Because now they're going to have to be really, really careful of those roamers, as that Goyo just completely destroyed them that game, and well, that round. And the Wamai in Sunrise, I don't know whether you noticed or not, but his presence being in there made the Iana of Flare just take so much time actually trying to get an angle onto him, and then had to, in the end, didn't even end up pushing OMI, actually pushed back into that house type area and ended up walking straight into Goyo's vector, and
attackers have located a bomb.
The Wamai just had so much presence that no one actually really wanted to push into him. Because the thermite could have pushed that way, but then he had to push another way. Plus, there wasn't enough time anyway, so there wasn't a lot that thermite could do there. As there was 5 people left. I mean, I don't know what you want the poor guy to do.
Attackers are moving to defuse
But
the bomb.
we will now move on to defending Hooker and Billards. This site can be very powerful if you know how to defend it. If you don't, you're in a lot of trouble. As I'd say Legion want to try take hold of Sunrise here, and that's what Red Brick looks like he's going to do here. But there is going to be a Legion just in kitchen there. He's going to get the call out onto him. He's going to be watching the door now. He's going to start to push in. He knows he's on that right side. Legion might end up peeking into him here. He's going to chuck the flash out. 2 flashes. The Legion's still there, and that's going to be Redbrook picking up the kill onto Flavel there. Flavel playing the Goyo last round, but he's not going to get anything this round yet. Just like what I would have suggested, he's going to start getting that underneath, open underneath now, so it's going to be really easy to hold the plant from downstairs. But it's going to be Mew on the stairs. Decides not to push him, but Redbrick actually might end up pushing through these stairs here. As he's only below him, he is peeking the door. He's going to get droned down as well. Two people staring at him. Redbrick's going to start to move up. The call's still there on him. Redbrick's going to start to peek. He's aiming a little bit too high there. Oh yes, gets the nade. He's going to push up. Redbrick misses his shot. Mew's going to get a few shots onto him. Flashbang goes out. Oh, sausage of finger runs in, gets a kill. And then Nordia gets a double kill. This guy pushing in. Maybe at a wrong time now. He doesn't know he's on the door. And this has all of a sudden turned into Panda's favour here. As the Ash gets fragged onto the stairs. That's going to be the smoke of Kylie getting the frag onto Redbrick, and now it's all down to YT Thuggy, who still does have the bomb. He's going to be on that gridlock, but he's now going to have to do something about that smoke and his shotgun. That's going to be a kill onto the Mew. Nice shot there, but here come the smokes. 40 seconds left in this round. Depending on how much utility the smoke has left, he might not be able to get in time. Flashbang goes out, but I know it's going to be a smoke grenade. So there's another smoke. The shotgun's there. It's shotgun versus shotgun now. He's just going to wait for him to come around the corner, and that's going to be an easy kill for smoke there. You can't wait for that shotgun to come to you, because he's just going to blast you into next week, my friend. And that's exactly what he did. Really nice defense there. Well, nice clutch from Nausea, really keeping him in the round there with those two frags. And maybe just took a bit too much time trying to get to that Mute off the stairs there. Redbrick, and I don't know who it was. It might have been a Hibana or a Nomad or something in Blue Bar, but they just didn't end up pushing him. They droned him twice, and Redbrick never just really made the move. He made a little bit of a move, but then missed his shots and ended up getting tagged as well. So they had the numbers advantage, but Legion just crumbled there, and that's really not what you like to see. But we will now move on to the next defending round. It's going to be Blue and Sunrise. So they're not going to take us to Penthouse until maybe the final round.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
Well,
bombs
not the final round. The like before the rotate, before the other sites come back into action. So it's going to look like a similar defense composition, except this time it's gonna Kylie's going to be on the Jaeger, and so the smoke, and Solary is going to be on the Castle. So Castle, probably one of the most underrated operators in Siege, as those Castle barricades take 11 hits to melee, and they do use utilities to get open. And like, you get 3 of them, obviously, and it can stall a lot of time if you put them in the right locations. And he's going to put one onto this Sunrise door. Well, not the outside door, but the interior door. One at kitchen, and I believe the other one. Yep, so he's kind of stopped off rotation. So if they're going to come in, they're going to come in from, only going to be able to come into these rooms from one spot. So it's going to make life a lot harder for the attackers. And I mean, it's already hard enough right now. So they're going to make a push from Hooker, it seems. Maybe they're going to play the vertical here. They have that book on General Boy, and the Vigil is in Hooker, and they saw the white lines. So Vigil's just going to move out in case of those grenades. And there's a rotation into Billiards, and they're going to start moving in through Aquarium now. It's going to be QXE, and yeah, Vigil's going to make the smart decision and just get right out of there. He was about to have nowhere to go there. And I believe they're just shooting at drones, so they're going to really take their time observing this top floor here, and it's going to be Vigil at the end of Aquarium corridor, and they're going to see those white lines, I imagine, and that's really going to stall their push, because right now they're still taking a bit too much time. But Book's still droning. Book needs to get in there. He needs to start opening some stuff up. He's going to get a hatch open, and he might end up getting the pick onto Legion here, as he was just missed out. He's going to have a look. He's not going to move away. Is this Book going to move on in? No, he's going to carry on droning. This Book really needs to get in there now. I imagine everyone's... No! Castle's still going to be in there. Castle's still going to be in Sunrise. Castle, you need to go, mate. You need to go. That's Red Brick on that Ying who's going to get the pick there. Where is that Ying? Oh, the Ying's in a garden. It's going to be Mute coming up behind him. Red Brick doesn't know. Red Brick's actually in blue bar. He's already this side. He's to pull that Legion. He's looking into Sunrise. He knows one's in bedroom area. He saw Mute to the right. He didn't see him. We certainly did. That's going to be another kill onto the castle of Solarby. But he doesn't know someone's still outside. They're now going to start planting. Gridlock has the bomb. They start planting. He's going to watch the rotation. He goes there. That's a nice pick from the IQ there. He's now going to chuck all his Yings out. Really stalling them for time now. The clock lines are gone now, and I imagine they're all going to move out and start to move to top floor. That's going to be Bug getting the pick. On the final player around, Legion finally picking up their first attacking round, and very dominant fashion there. Red Brick just managing to... I don't know. I don't really know what you can call that. I mean, did he skate with his life, really? Because that Mute... He didn't see the Mute. And if that Mute was a little bit quicker, he probably could have got an easy kill onto Red Brick there on that Ying, and that could have completely shifted the tide of the game, maybe, but... I don't know, I could just be waffling. There were 5 attacking people left, so... Could have gone anyway, and it's gonna be blue bar and Sunrise again. Obviously, Panda really don't want to take Legion to Penthouse here, and this is gonna be the final defensive round before Kitchen comes back into rotation. So I imagine they're gonna go to Kitchen at the end of this round, but there's going to be no 6 put into action. It's been quite a trend we've seen over this tournament. A lot of people liking to just pick their compositions straight up and not the 6th. I don't really know how this is going to go, but I mean, we do it anyway. And I say we as in Team Alpha. We do it. We don't 6th sometimes, and I don't know. We kind of just don't need to, but. They are going to change up the composition this time. Flavel's going to hop onto that pulse, so he might pull Hooker from underneath from Sunrise. So that'd be interesting to see, and it's going to be Naughty on the Maestro there. Maestro, probably the most overpowered operator in the game right now. One, he has Plant Denial with his Evil Eyes, which can shoot very quickly and deal out quite a bit of damage over a few seconds. And that LMG really being the most overpowered thing in the game. So, Pulse is going for a spawn peek here. He's actually going to get a few tags on the flare there. Probably one of the first spawn peeks we've seen this tournament, but we have seen a few others. So, one of them, like I say, and it looks like they are going to go for a push through Hooker again, maybe. But it's going to be. They're all gonna be. 4 of them are gonna be on the roof actually, probably 5 in a second. So they might all go down garden, but QXE is gonna be it's gonna be on aquarium door. He's gonna be going in now, as he gave it a little drone. He thinks it's okay, so he'll start moving in. And I don't think there's anyone upstairs. That is Pulse from beneath, and that grenade's that C4's not gonna be on its mark. As Red Brick drops on into garden. And it's Thuggy and General Boy watching him from the top on the Gridlock and Thermite. Red Brick's actually trying to get a few tags on someone here. Oh, why am I on board with Iana? It's not here one. Yep. So Red Brick's gonna now hop on into Aquarium. And they are now gonna have control of top floor. The Iana of Flare is gonna be watching the doorway when no one actually is right now. And that's gonna be the Legion on the stairs. He's gonna get the down onto the IQ. He's gonna get the finish. It's gonna be Whitey Thuggy though. He doesn't manage to get the refrag as Legion gets a nice kill onto the IQ there. That's gonna deny a lot of intel. And that's going to be Jaeger getting the frag onto the Thermite from underneath, so... Is that hatch reinforced? Yes, it is. They can't get that hatch open now. So now it's all down to Thuggy, Flare, and Red Brick, as... Red Brick is in garage. He's going to get into engagement with Flavel. That's going to be a nice kill there onto the Pulse. He's now looking at Aquarium. Really... They're still looking at angles at top floor. I really think they need to stop doing this, as they're just wasting so much time
Bomb located by attackers.
on this top floor looking at angles that they've already cleared. But Red Brick's now going to start moving on down blue bar. He's going to see one in blue bar. And that's going to be Iana getting fragged there by the castle, I believe that is. And he's going to now have to start... he's going to now go for the open play above.
10 seconds left.
Oh, they have an opening in the wall. Here he comes. Red Brick gets a nice kill onto the castle there. Whitey Thuggy's going to start planting. He's look at the other door. He's in. He gets the frag onto the Jaeger. And he gets the other frag onto the Legion. I don't even know what's going on right now. I don't understand why Jaeger doesn't kill the Iana there. I mean, the Gridlock. Maybe he thought the round was done. He's in the side though, and he doesn't know. He's into the left. It's all down to Maestro. Maestro starts shooting the Gridlock. He didn't know he's right outside. He's gonna start going for the defuse. Is he gonna get it? No, he's not. Whitey Thuggy just manages to get the kill just in the nick of time there. Nice try from Maestro. And he just pushed on while Legion. I think he thought Thuggy was going to pull there. Unfortunate for Panda there. Nice round from Legion. Nice clutch there. Only 12 seconds on the clock, and I mean, they went for a blow open hole in above, so really maybe just trying to draw attention there. That was actually a really nice play from Red Brick. And it managed to get him the pick onto the castle, but I really don't know what the Jaeger was doing there. The Jaeger was staring at Gridlock's face, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't really understand why he didn't kill him. That was interesting. But like I thought, they are gonna now go Kitchen. So Kitchen probably being their strongest defense point here for Panda, and the fuse is gonna get sicked onto the Zofia from Flare.
Defenders, protect your bombs
Excuse me?
from being defused by attackers.
So it's gonna be second time of visiting here, and they're gonna be running the Goyo. And I don't think there's any changes to the composition from last time they defended here. So that Wamai will probably be sitting in Sunrise again, I imagine. That he managed to give a lot of presence there last time. And Flavel back on that Goyo. So maybe will we see another 4K this round? Who knows? Is they gonna start getting ready for the attackers to come in?
5 seconds left before insertion.
And so far,
Attackers objective
it's
is
been
to
quite an
defuse the
equal
bomb.
match. Those first two rounds were very dominant from Panda, but then Legion have really stepped up the game and managed to bring it back. So this game can still go any way right now. And looks like the Goyo will be doing about the same roam as Thuggy and Flare want to go through storage door again. And they will do a thorough drone this time. And that's going to be Goyo getting droned out there by the Thinker. As it's a bit of a slow round right now. They've managed to get storage door open, and Maestro's going to be there, putting the pressure onto it, as well as the Legion. And really taking the time droning here. Red Brick's going to actually be in here. I don't think anyone knows about it. He's going to hop in. That's going to be Wamai getting the frag onto him. Maybe came from the same location a bit too many times, mate, but that was a nice try. But Wamai will get the kill on. And he won't get scotch-free though, as he's going to be dropped down to half health. That's going to be a C4 from the Goya there. He's not going to manage to pick up the Finger, but the Finger's still going to be there. And he is now going to get fragged. That LMG from Finger is going to be managed to get the kill. That's going to be a lot of roam denial there, as Goya was a really only roamer there. But we still have the Jaeger on those cool vibe staircase, and no one has actually gone above yet. Maybe it's time to rotate away, but Finger's gonna now be in blue bar, and it's gonna be Thuggy down the corridor. Finger just looking for a sight line, and he saw Jaeger on the stairs, but he's not gonna. I don't actually think he knows he's there. And he's now going to be holding that peak. If Jaeger peeks into it, he's going to die. No, he's going to move away. He's going to start looking for that Wamai again. Staring right at his head, and that is going to be a kill. Nice call from his team there after the drone. And that was unlucky. Centimeters away from his head there. And Solar is going to get quite a lot of tags onto him as well, and I believe that was upstairs. He's going to be now down to about 2 health, and Legion are in the side. They're free to plant here as the final 2 defenders are out of the room. Oh no, the final one, I mean, it's Jaeger, and he's going to run right into Thermite here. Yep, that's going to be a nice kill for General Boy there, and shooting the bodies, letting him know. It's fair play, it's going to be a nice shot. Oh, tactical crouch there, tactical crouch. Maybe the controller broke, who knows? And Panda seemed to be having a bit of a mare here, maybe falling apart, as they've managed to drop 3 rounds in a row now to Legion, and Legion really coming alive now, as that round was. It was a very dominant round from Legion, I'd say, as they managed to clear that site out in no time. And I think it was all down to that Goyo getting fragged there. Once that Goyo got fragged, there was just no roam apart from the Jaeger, but that was still a very light roam until later on when he started getting tags. Well, he started getting tagged on, and then the only very light roam, well, off-site anchor was Wamai in the Sunrise bar, just holding the pressure from there. But the Finker and the Zofia made light work of him from good communication. So they're now going to go to Hook Home Village. They're not going to try Kitchen again, as maybe what Legion did to them last round they didn't really like about that. So this will be the final defending round for Panda before they go on to the attack. Currently 1 round down to Legion. A really tight game. That's what I like to see, boys.
5 seconds to insertion.
So we'll see how the attackers play this out this time. They're going to be using that Finker again and the Ying. That Finker and Ying combo is just really deadly. Ying probably still being. That's going to be a spawn peek from Flavel. Legion gets a pick onto the Finker. That's a massive pick. That's going to deny those nanobot stims, and that is the audacity of that pick is amazing, because that means that their pushes can't go as well as they did now, as well as they did in the past few rounds, because those Finker boosts are just really powerful. It gives you a gun that basically no recoil, and for one of the few spawn peaks we've seen this series, that's gonna be a really nice spawn peak there. But Legion is gonna get tagged up a bit here by Red Brick, who's on the Ying. He's currently in kitchen right now, and he's gonna be a bit of trouble. But It's going to be mute on the stairs, and Legion is going to rotate away now. So, 3 of Legion's players still on the roof, and it's going to be Gridlock who drops down onto that aquarium door. It's going to be a Whitey Thuggy there. Because he's just looking for angles. And Redbrick's going to start making a move. He still thinks the Legion's in Sunrise, but no, I'm sorry my friend, but he has rotated out. But he's going to be a mute on the staircase. He's looking vertically at his head, and he doesn't know. Somali gets a pick onto Thuggy there. Obviously that Gridlock, well, the Jaeger was holding the angle onto that Gridlock, so that's going to be unfortunate. And Redbrick's now going to start moving on into Sunrise. Mute still holding that angle there, so he's going to have a hard time getting up that staircase. Pretty sure Redbrick knows that he's there. As who was that just dropped? Don't particularly know. That's going to be a nice kill from Redbrick there onto the mute as he's starting to move up into Hooker. He did see an enemy just there. He's going to throw to Castle's just going to push straight on. He's going to get a lot of shots at Castle there, only going down to half health though, and he's now going to be stuck into that left corner. As there is someone down the corridor as well, waiting to look at his head. That's going to be Flair picking up the getting the kill onto the Jaeger there. He's going to push around the corner. That's a nice kill onto Castle there from the Ying of Redbrick. He's going to be in the site. They're going to start planting. No, General Boy's not in the site yet. General Boy really needs to get into the site here and start planting. And that's exactly what he's going to do.
10 seconds to go.
As the smoke's going to push right on into Redbrick here. That's going to be a nice hold from Redbrick. That's going to deny that plan denial, and it's all down to Flavel, who's on about 10 HP here. Bomb down, 3 people alive. It's going to be a very tough situation for him here. He's going to have to play it at his own pace. They know he's in billards. He's going to have to push around this corner. Don't know he's in the corner. That's a nice kill from Redbrick there. Cleaning up the last defensive round. And that's going to be 4-2 to Legion now, going on to their defense. And Legion really starting to pick up the pace now, and really showing Panda who's boss after those first 2 rounds. Maybe we're just a bit rocky, and I can tell you now that that's certainly gone, as these rounds have just been flying by now. So we're gonna go to hookers and billers first for Legion. It's gonna be quite a bit different composition here. As gonna be on the Bandit, but I imagine that's gonna be Sick Fear, as Bandit isn't really needed that much at hooker and billards. But no, it's not. They are gonna keep the Bandit. It's gonna be there's the Kavira that we talked about, but it's not gonna be Redbrick playing it. It's gonna be QX. And then they have a Valkyrie and a Maestro, so a lot of intel on the side of Legion here. Obviously going for a more intel-heavy composition compared to Panda, who really went for more of a stall composition, I guess you should say. And now that Legion have the technical advantage of the defense, we're gonna have to see how this now plays out, as this game could all but done and dusted, but we can't really count out Panda, as we haven't seen how well they attack on this map yet. So, and Panda having a really heavy, what looks to be
Attacker's objective is to defuse a
like soft breaching team, as they're gonna have the Ash and Zofia, which is like 4, and Zofia is also running the breach charges, so that's like 7 softs in itself, and then the 25 slams of Sledge's hammer, that they can pretty much open up the whole map. So we're gonna have to see how this plays out now, as they actually can't go above on this site, but they will be able to go beneath, and maybe that's what they want to go for here. As it's gonna be Nausea that moves on up to Nausea, let's just say the Thermite, the Nomad, and the Sophie, I'll move on up to Hooker, get that open. They think they've realised that no one's there, but they are going to be a lot of sight lines onto it. It's going to be Thermite going on over to the VIP lounge, and it's going to be Red Brick to greet him. That's at the door there. And Red Brick's going to move out. It's going to be the Kevira. That's probably going to take his place, though. He's going to be watching down corridor. And Somali just might be able to get in here. Yes, he is. He's going to go straight on into sight. They don't really know. Nozia gets a nice pick then. Sophie is going to miss all the shots, and that's going to be an easy kill for Valkyrie there. But Valkyrie's getting pressured from stairs, and that's going to be a kill, and that's going to be the refrag there from Flavel. Proximity alarm goes off. This new piece of intel can be really pesky, and they are going to know he's on the stairs, and that's going to be Jaeger to greet him. That's going to be a nice kill. They look for the refrag, but they're not going to get it. As Nomad starts to spray in the Legion General area. It's going to be a 3-on-3. Nomad's actually in the site. And she's going to start covering off some rotations. Thermite gets a nice kill onto what seemed to be the Kavira and also the Maestro there. So it's all going to be down to Jaeger, who's still in the site. He's now going to push on up, and he's now going to get the down onto Nomad. So it's not out of his reach yet to clutch this up, Legion, and now it's going to be out of his reach as he's going to be dead. Celery on the sledge gets the kill there, and I can't tell whether his reaction times are maybe just a little bit poor, but he did stare at Nomad's dome for about 5 seconds. But Panda will pick up the attack of their first attacking round, and that'll be a nice swing in momentum for them, as it's going to be the first round of the board in about 4 rounds. Well, 5 rounds. So we are going to move to a different site. Obviously, they're not opting to try go for the same site over and over again until they win it. And they will be now going kitchen. We haven't seen a penthouse yet this game. Well, this game. Maybe because all people in rank do is just defend penthouse and constantly lose it. But we'll have to see how it goes. As the Frost is now going to get sixth onto the smoke for Flare. And the Vigil is going to be in play onto Red Brick. So Red Brick back onto that roaming role. He was roaming last round on Bandit, but not like a pure roamer, I guess you could say, like Cav and Vigil are, which I think suit Red Brick a lot more. But it's going to be a kitchen and kitchen and storage hold. So obviously, Panda having a nice first round here. Storage, excuse me. And we'll have to see if Legion can do the same coming on to the second offensive round. Leaderboard stacking up right now, and it's oh my god, it's a hard carry from Red Brick. Wow. 12 kills from Red Brick, and QXE on the 4, which is the closest to his amount of kills. 4 kills, 3 assists, but he's bottom of the leaderboard. That doesn't quite add up, but we're gonna ignore that. As the attackers start to make the move now, and it looks like quite a hefty storage door push here, as they're gonna be running the the exact same composition as they did last round. Obviously, this composition, they think it really suits them. And they're going to be taking hold of Sunrise straight away. This is what you like to see. They're starting to take hold of map control straight away, so no one can really hold Sunrise. And this is going to be a very nice approach from Panda, I think, as it's already denied quite a lot of space for them. And it's only going to be QXE for Legion roaming, I believe. No, it's going to be Red Brick upstairs as well. So Red Brick deciding to hold upstairs and might actually pay off. It's going to be the Thermite and the Nomad that are currently on VRP balcony. He's going to be sitting in 90. Maybe just trying to hear some footsteps. Here comes the drone. And that's going to be Jaeger getting the frag onto Ash there. Ash pushing on into main hall from what it looks. Maybe down like stairs, or maybe trying to go up them, but I'm not sure. But Jaeger managed to get the frag onto her. And Red Brick's still going to be in 90 corridor here. He's just going to be holding some angles. His back's going to be quite exposed, but he hears someone in penthouse now. And that's going to be Flair and Thuggy that go down here. As Red Brick manages to get some shots off at the sledge, who's going to be in a pinch here as Nomad starts to push him as well. And then the Thermite covers off his other rotation. Really nowhere for him to go here. That's a nice push from Panda there. You can't really argue with that. And it's going to be down to he tried to plant, the Thermite tried to plant, and Jaeger manages to get the kill onto him here. Zofia is still in sight, and it's going to be down to the Jaeger and Maestro. Maestro's still in storage, really watching angles here. As Jaeger's going to manage to get another kill, he's in Sunrise Bar, he's starting to pop off. As he's going to be sledged on the stairs, he's going to throw a nade at him. He's not going to be able to land, and Zoffy has managed to get the bomb and is going to start planting. Here comes Maestro to stop that plant. Maestro's going to get down now. Yeah, he can't really do much to stop the plant. Oh wait, can he? He gets the kill as a sledge. This is for the ace. Zoffy is on 1 HP.
15 seconds left.
Zoffy has to get it in plant. Jaeger knows where she is. This is all but done pretty much. 1 HP.
5 seconds to go.
Here we go, mate. Where's his F? And that's going to be the down. He doesn't get the ace, unfortunately. I'm sure he's gutted, but he is going to get the rounds at the very least. So that's going to be 5-3 to Legion now. And QXE really picking up the pace now, as that's going to be a quad kill. We're going to call it an ace, okay? Zofia only gets downed because she has the withstand. We're going to call it an ace, because that should have been a kill. We all know it should have been a kill. So it's an ace, okay? It's an ace. So, they're going to move back to Hooker and Billards. So, obviously, really not like, maybe just not liking Sunrise and Blue. So they're going to go back and try Hooker and Billards. But we still have yet to see a penthouse in play here. And it doesn't look like we're going to see one unless they win this round. And then instead of going Sunrise and Blue, they go penthouse. But Red Brick's going to be going onto that Valkyrie instead of the Ella now, using that 6th pick. And no change in that attacking composition. It's going to be the exact same. Maybe switching up the composition is what might be needed to start picking up some rounds for Panda, as they didn't manage to carry that momentum through and pick up another round on the trot. So they didn't manage to tie up. They're still not out of this game yet, as they're only 2 rounds behind. And I'm sure Legion want to start to end this game, and they're going to be on a Rook this time. I haven't seen much of Rook this tournament, so we're going to have to see how this plays out. The ACOG on defense is just so powerful if you use it in the right areas and in the right situations. I'm starting to get a dry mouth, so I'm just going to have to lasers currently. That's some high quality H2O. Right, I'm going to stop with the reference now, as Zofia is looking for quite a straight push into a curtain here, maybe, as she's going to drone it out. And that's going to be Ash on the other side as well, so quite a lot of pressure. It looks like the Thermite and the Nomad are going to go for pretty much the same push as they did all the other rounds coming through that VIP area. And as we move further on into round, the only one that isn't on the 2nd floor right now is going to be Sledge. Well, ends off you, but she's just hopped down, so we're going to ignore that. And she's going to move on over to Hooker side, I believe. Yep. And Sledge. Yep, he's going to be chucking a nade down there, down the hatch. No one's going to be on the staircase though, so that's going to be unfortunate. There has been a mute there pretty much every single round of the game so far, or a Jaeger of some sort. And that's gonna be a Whitey Thuggy, the castle, getting the pick onto Zofia, who tried to go beneath. Oh no, Red Brick. Oh no, Red Brick sitting on cams. I thought he was absolutely decimating his body, but turns out not. As what are Panda doing right now? Panda just went. The Asher Flavel just went straight on into straight one into Hooker, but that's not gonna matter. As Sledge is now gonna get a pick onto the Jaeger. He's gonna manage to get it BM, but he's not gonna get it scot-free at all, as he's only gonna be 1 HP now. Just covering off his angles, but all the defenders seem pretty happy right now. There's 3 of them on site, but Red Brick's gonna still be on that roam. And that's going to be a nice pick from the dock there. That's going to be a diffuser dropped as well as Sledge moves to main hall, but there's going to be Red Brick right there. He's going to try to get a deep. Sledge is going to drop down. That's going to be a nice pick from Red Brick there. Nice preempt. And that's going to make it 6-3 here. On to match point. That's a nice play from Red Brick there. That Sledge on 1 HP never really had a chance. So, as we move on to possibly our last round of the game, they are going to choose Blue and Sunrise. So, a lot of both teams here opting not to go to Penthouse. And some people might consider it their best point, because obviously a lot of people know how to defend it. But also at the same time, a lot of people know how to attack it. So if you don't really, and you need quite a lot of room while they're defending Penthouse. Oh my god, I have hiccups. I'm terribly sorry. So, oh my god, we see a Tachanka in play. No way. They're actually using a Tachanka. Legion, that is dirty. Stop.
Being defused by attackers.
What on earth is this?
Bomb located by attackers.
Ooh, nice spot. Thank you. So, we're now going to move on to the attacking rounds. I went a bit quiet there. I don't really know why either. I'm sorry.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
And it looks like a pretty hefty anchor game here, as the only potential roam as it could be is Jaeger, which I'm pretty sure he's going to do. Yep, he's probably going to move on to over storage and roam in there. Let's just go barricade up bathroom. And it is going to be a different attacking composition here, as they are going to be running the Capitoa and the Thatcher. No, you're not going to be running the Zofia, but that's going to be the Chunks! The man, the myth, the legend! Chunks managed to get a few shots onto Thatcher there. Thatcher barely managing to escape with his life, and that will be Thatcher down actually there, as he's just pushed straight on into storage, and that's going to be a kill from the Jaeger there. Ash is now in upstairs, so is Thermite. They're going to start taking control of top floor very quickly. And still going to be Capito outside on the VIP balcony. And the other attacker is... Oh, he is in. Yep, okay, so it's going to be Sledge. He's now going to move on over to Billiards. He's probably going to start opening up the top of that site. Yep. Nice strategy here. He is going to take a few shots at someone there. I believe it was a smoke.
Get clear!
We'll start looking for sites there. He's just missed out on the Chunks, but Chunks might start throwing it upstairs. That's going to be someone throwing a smoke grenade up there. He's going to see Maestro there. The animation just taking a little bit too long. That's unfortunate for Sledge there. He's going to chuck a nade down there. Is this going to be able to get the Maestro? No, it's not. It's not even going to be able to do some damage, so that's going to be quite unfortunate. That's another pick from the Jaeger here. This round looks all but done. Or is it? It's now going to be the Thermite. In garden right now. Currently has the Fuser. He's going to have that blue bar wall open. I start looking for a few angles, but he's going to be covered off, and it's now going to be down to a 5v1, as it's all down to the Thermite. He's going to start getting close. The Jaeger pushes on through, a bit eager maybe, and he's going to get fragged down by the Thermite here. He doesn't know someone's to his left there. That's going to be the Castle. Castle's going to miss a few shots here, but he's not going to pay too much for it. He pushes on through, and that's going to be the super shorty, ladies and gentlemen. Tactical crouching from Legion. To be fair, it was a very nice game from them. Commiserations to Panda. They looked really strong in those first 2 rounds, but it's not going to be enough to beat Legion here. And Legion will now be tying with Panda Esports. So, Legion's still in top contention right now, drawing with Panda. And that will do it for this Friday match. We'll be back tomorrow for 2 matches. I think it's 7 and 7:30 p.m. 2 very close matches together. I don't really know how they're going to manage that, but they are apparently. And yeah. So the match ended in Legion's favour. It's going to be 7-3 to Legion. Very nice performance from them. And like I say, commiserations to Panda. That I've been Alpha Miles. That's going to be all. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.